Hi guys, I'm gonna try and repair a few Switch light boards. I've only have a few left, so I thought I'd just record the remaining ones. I've just put an M92 on this one because it didn't come with one. So, and by the looks of it, the display FPC connector is missing. Oh, and looks like we're missing a battery connector too. So I can't really test if it boots up with battery to begin with. So I guess the first thing to do is look under the microscope and see if we see any anomalies. Right now, if you look under here, you can see there's a port and it's been changed. That was my poor attempt of an Australian accent. So you can see it's been changed. So let's give them a nudge. Think they're solid. Yeah, they look solid to me. So it's been melted a lot. I think they've probably done it from above. Not the best job at all, really. Yeah, they've done it from above, definitely. Okay, let's look inside the port. It is a new port, I think. So, is that a bent pin back there? Oh, this poor port. I think that may be a pin. I don't know if that is a pin. Yeah, it is. Look, blatantly. Oh my god, yeah, that's blatantly a pin missing. Okay, so this board has a lot of issues. So it needs a new port, needs a battery connector. Let's have a look inside here. That looks okay to me. Anything going on up here? I don't see any issues yet. We are missing a connector, which is fine. The shield doesn't look like it's been lifted. Not missing any components up here. Is that okay, this button? It looks it. Okay. Hey up. We're missing quite a lot of components on this game card reader. Now why are we missing capacitor there, and there's two other type of stuff there? This is definitely a donor board. I've got my work cut out on this one. Oh, it's missing a fuel gauge. Oh wow. What's wrong with this one? I've obviously put an M92 on it, so that looks fine. Oh, we're missing a component here. Oof. This might be a long video. Just to see if it starts up. That's annoying. So I think the first thing to do is get a... That looks like a funny colour. That looks burnt. What's on the other side? Oh, so they've probably changed the game card reader, have they? Haven't they? Yeah, it looks like they've changed it. Now, why have they done that? What I am going to do first, because this might all be, or what the issue might be, is just the game card, SD card. Sorry, I keep saying game card. It's an SD card. It might be a wrong reading. So if I measure on this line here, and if we're getting a reading, then it could be a good chance it'll work. Let me have a look. I am doing it in diode mode. So red probe on ground. Unfortunately, we don't get a reading. And because of that, that usually means that it's disconnected from under the APU. So I reckon this one's probably a blue screen of death as well. Let's check the other ones. So there we get 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, ground. Should be 0.4 there, but we're not getting anything. 0.5, 0.4, 0.4, and 0.4. Yep, definitely an APU issue. That's sad. I don't know if it's worth continuing just to prove the point. Do you know what? I'm going to do it just for video purposes. So please give a like for me because I'm doing this for you. Right, let me change this port to begin with then. Oh, we ain't even looked on the other side. Oh no, it's missing a fuel gauge too. Oh man, I forgot. Right, so it's going to be port, connector, fuel gauge, then M92 capacitor. Yeah, let's do that. Start off with the port. Okay, so I've done as much as I could. I haven't done the display because I do want to see if it boots up first. If we get a boot sequence on the ammeter. So I don't know if you guys missed it, but I did actually blow my ammeter up using one of these boards. Okay, so now I think the board's cooled down enough to test. Let's just see if we get a boot sequence. This is the first time me plugging it in, so I don't know what to expect. Okay, here we go. And with my ammeter, let's have a look on the screen. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We get 5 volts, no charging. Okay, what about the other side? 5 volts, still no charging. 5 volts, not charging both ways. 5 volts. That's interesting. I've had that before and I think that was a fuse. No way is this a fuse issue. No way. No way is it a fuse issue. I could be wrong. This is interesting already. Or it's the fuel gauge not detecting the battery. But it should still get 15 volts. Let's have a look. So in continuity, do we get a beep? We don't. Oh no, you can't see. Look at this. The fuse has gone. Now why is that? Is it short to ground? Nope, there's no short on that side. Do we have a short on BQ then? No short there. No short there. Nope. 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 So we... Any shorts around BQ? I mean P30, M92. No, that seems fine as well. Wow, a blown fuse. Maybe that's why they gave up on it, because they couldn't figure out the blown fuse issue. Okay, let's get that replaced. Right. Now let's have a look, shall we? Now is it going to charge the battery? Right, are we going to get 15 volts? 3, 2, 1. No. Oh, did that just spark or what? Oh no, that might just be the battery. Let's try again. Huh. I think it did blow. Did it really pop the fuse again? Wow. So we have got a short somewhere. Very bad short too. I think it tripped my charger. Let's try that again. Yeah. It's literally blowing this. Now that's interesting. What could be causing that? To show you that it's not the issue with the ammeter, because if I plug it into a known working board, see, we're getting 15 volts. That should drop back down to the hundreds. There you go, 500, whatever that is. So that is a normal working board, but why is this tripping it? Right, let me go around the board. See if we see any shorts. That's kind of strange that. This is quite interesting. Now that is interesting. I can't seem to find any shorts anywhere. What I am tempted to do is put in a battery, prompt it to boot, and see what I'm getting on my bench power supply. And then if we are drawing quite a high current, then I'll get the thermal cam out. This is an interesting one. It cuts out soon as the charger's plugged in, so something on the charging circuit's failed. What? I don't know. And that must have been the main cause before, because it blew the fuse. The fuse was already blown and I hadn't plugged anything in. Maybe, I don't know. Let me try it. Right, currently at 4.2 volts at 5 amps. And if I short out these two pins at the bottom, it prompts it to power up. And it's not. I wonder if I am getting 4.2 volts. I don't think I am actually. Don't think I'm not getting it at the connector. No, I'm not. Okay. These probes are not on properly. There you go, now they're biting. Right, here we go. I'm not drawing anything. I go to attempt to boot it up. Still not getting anything. Still not booting up. Am I getting 4 volts? No, still not getting 4 volts on the connector. Okay, this connector's a bit iffy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Now we're getting 4.2. Plugging it in. Hopefully nothing's going to go bang. Okay, we're not drawing any amps, and I'm going to prompt it to boot. There we go. We've got 140, 120, 130 milliamps, 140, 130, 140, and it's booted up. So we're powered. We're actually booted up. So it is just the charging circuit. Yeah, 390 milliamps. That should drop down to 0 when the screen turns off. Yep, there you go. We're in sleep mode now. 0.002. What can be causing? So at least we know the fuel gauge is working because it's actually rebooted. You guys just can't see it. And it's not blue screen, which is good. So what is causing that to cut out? Was there any bridges underneath there? Tail insertion meter. There you go, that should tell us. I don't know why I haven't used this first. Are we getting all greens but 2 reds? All greens but 2 reds. Check these MOSFETs, although there's no shorts. There's no shorts around BQ. Or could it just be BQ that's gone? Just a bad BQ. I think the board's popcorned slightly. Right where this connector is. Yeah. Yeah, it's been popcorned. Very hard to see, but I'll try and show you under the scope. So it's probably got an internal short. You can see here. See it? A slightly different colour. That's sad. Yeah, look, you can see, look at the reflection there change when I press down. Damn it. Yeah, that's definitely popcorned. It's supposed to be like this when you press it down, nothing. But you can see it's some sort of sponge there. So whoever took off this connector applied loads of heat on there and it just rub. That's annoying because it works. I don't understand. How is it still working? It's still booting up. Look at that popcorn. But again, this is probably due to part of the charging or whatever, power delivery chip. There is something missing there though, isn't there? And all that effort to put in this board and this is damaged. Oh, wait, I've had a short there before. If there's a short there, because I remember seeing it on this line. And that's due to the BQ, but the BQ was actually short. Let me see if there's a short there. No, no short. Wait, if that's a resistor, then that's a short, right? Or is that just low impedance? That is 0 ohm. Let's have a look on a donor. Ah, it's just a capacitor. Never mind. Game over. I'll show you it booting up anyway, just to show you guys that it does power up. If I get this, Oh no, I can't. There's no screen connector on it. Well, maybe you could hear sounds of the speakers. I'll have to plug a speaker in. Okay, and if I power it up, I can't see if it's powered up or not, or initiated its boot. I assume it has. And if I spam this button, can you hear anything yet? Not yet. Oh, did you hear that? There you go. So it's kind of annoying. You know it's never gonna boot. Never gonna charge. 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 Hold on a cotton picking minute. I was just about to end the video, and I thought I'm gonna carry on looking into this. And I thought I'll plug it in again. And it's reading 15 volts. Yeah, it's at 20 milliamps. That should drop. Oh, it was a minute ago. I think the port's just dirty. There you go. Just drop back down. So that's fine. That's reading normal. And that way around. Yep. That's reading absolutely normal. So it should now charge. Unless it's got an issue with it charging. So does it trip when there's a battery plugged in? No? It's charging now? Is it going to do a reboot sequence? Mind boggles. My mind absolutely boggles. And I think I'm a bit dumb. Because there's me saying we're not getting a reading on pin 4 on the SD card reader. It's probably because there's no components. So it's not getting the voltage from one end to the other. I think, I'm not sure. If I get a working one and I'm not sure if this has continuity through it. Let me have a look. We do get continuity through it, so that's why we're not getting a reading. So we're still in hope. We still have hope. Although it's popcorned or delaminated at the back, I've just got to be extra careful with that now. We might still be able to revive this. We might. So let me get a connector on, see if we get a display, and then I'll see if I get the SD card reader working. Now let's see if it shows a picture. If we get a picture, I am shocked. One, because of the lamination there, delamination, and two, I don't know. I don't know the second point, but this shouldn't work anyway because it kept tripping out my charger. So I'm not sure what's changed. Why is it suddenly working? Did it burn out the short in the end? Right, let's try it. See if we can prompt it to turn on with the charger. Yep, it's charging. We have picture! I can't believe! This is a nice switch. Wow, okay. That was not easy pizza. Wow, that's nuts. Only one more issue now is the SD card reader. And then this has somehow revived itself. So I guess now I'm just gonna have to rebuild this circuit round here, which is fine. I could do that. Okay, let's measure this. See now if we get 0.4 volts in diode reading. I will tell you if we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are 0.4 volts. Damn. Damn, that might actually work. I have singed it a little bit there, but it's very, very minor. That's not going to affect anything. So, have I fully restored this switch light? It's been a hell of a journey. Wow. I can't believe. Honestly, I cannot. I don't know if it reads games. I'm going to give it a full test because I believe it should all still work. Okay. Let's start it up. 450 milliamp draw. Back to 0. And we're booting. Look at that. Beauty. Okay, so the question is, do we read a game? We do. That's good. Do we read an SD card? We do. That's crazy. What about Wi-Fi? As long as it picks it up. Yeah, it's picked up my Wi-Fi. There it is. Wi-Fi works. Ah. Home button's a bit iffy. You have to press really hard. I had this before. I had to change the button. Yeah, you got to press hard. But other than that, it's working. That's crazy. So I'm gonna end it there because I am gonna change that button off camera. It's working. So if it wasn't working, then I would do it on camera. But that's it. I'm so glad I had a second look at this one. So yeah, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.